In other words, my dick's bigger, so I'm better in bed. No, it's not actually true, friend.
No, it is true, though. Have you ever had sex with a guy with a big dick?
I have, and they're not always that good.
Wow.
Sometimes it gets in the way and it hurts. It goes
You heard
too far.
it here first, children. Hey, welcome back to our stupid reactions of Korbin. Wow. You can follow us on Instagram, Twitter for more juicy content. Thanks to Patreon, fellowship, subscribe to the like button.
Leave it to Korbin to talk about sex and then bring up kids.
Yummy.
So what's going on today, Korbin?
Today we got this is another one from Watch Mojo. He's doing a lot of Bollywood content,
Watch
lady.
Mojo?
Yeah, this is
I smoke Mojo.
Oh, yeah, you do. Top 10 best Bollywood action movies of all time.
Oh, ours number 3.5.
This was, hold on, a month ago. So,
Okay.
Yeah, RR.
Top 10, well, it's Bollywood.
But I bet.
Yeah. Is this an American? This is Mojo.
Yeah, it's Watch Mojo.
So Mojo, sorry in advance. RRR is gonna get included because the majority of the Western world doesn't understand that Bollywood is the Hindi film industry.
And they also saw it in Hindi, probably.
Probably.
Fucking asshole. Fucking hate you.
That's how we feel about that.
Anyways.
By the way.
But what do you think is on here? Do you think Dawn 2? Because obviously everybody loved that film. Do you think War is on here?
No.
No?
All time? War is not one of the best action films
Think
of
of
all
all
time.
the action Indian films that you've seen. There's not a ton.
Of all, no, that I've seen,
Hindi.
but how many are made?
I know, but you know of them.
Yeah.
Do you think Doom 3 is on there?
Yes. You know what's on there? Pink.
Here we go.
Student of the Year.
Wait, what the heck is happening?
What happened to
What is happening?
I don't know. What the crap did you do? He keeps trying to close out a screen, and every time he closes it, it just moves. Wow, there were like 10 of those open.
Here we go.
Is that yeah, is that Anupam Kher?
Yeah.
Enough Shukla. नहीं सर मुझे इसके साथ काम नहीं करना.
Welcome to Watch Mojo.
Thanks.
And today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Bollywood action movies.
Oh, that's
of
probably in
all
there, but
time.
we haven't seen it, but
For this list,
One heck of
we're
a
looking
slap.
at Hindi language Indian
Indians love a
blockbusters
fat
Okay.
that
slap.
thrilled
She
audiences
said we're looking
and
at Hindi
influenced the
language.
action genre worldwide. To be more specific, we're using the word
Oh,
Bollywood here. to
yeah.
encompass
Maybe that's on
Hindi
there.
cinema as a whole, and not just films with musical numbers.
Hold on.
Share your favorite.
I think she
Indian
just said
action
we're
classics,
doing it as
Bollywood and beyond.
India as a whole.
Discussion in the
That's not
comments.
Bollywood then.
That's not Bollywood then. You said at the beginning it was going to be Hindi language.
It's usually
Keladi.
fun when it comes to the elaborate
I don't even know what this
pranks
is. I've
played
never
by
heard
these
about this.
four friends in college. But when mock kidnapping turns
What was that?
set out to find the killer before they're caught by the police.
Hey! Jump into a pool with bubbles.
It's a classic whodunit meets a full-force chase thriller. But for all of the suspense, Kiladi is
Yeah,
never
oh.
short on colorful characters and dynamic action.
He's telling him, go back to Canada! No, I will not.
The film's unexpected commercial and critical success spawned a franchise, albeit with unrelated casts, crews, and stories. It
I'm here to
also
kick ass
helped
and
to
chew
turn the
bubble gum,
little-known
and I'm all
actor
out of-
Akshay
well,
Kumar
he was
into
chewing
a
bubble gum.
household name. Though many movies have since
This was
tried
his
to
first
capture
film?
its
Or just the
twisty
thing that
magic,
catapulted him?
Kiladi is the kind of captivating blockbuster that rarely comes along.
Oh, that's a fun number.
9.
Yes.
Tiger Zinda Hai.
Yeah, I've heard about this.
Tiger, Indian spy Tiger, and Pakistani counterpart Zoya.
If any of these we should watch, let us know down below, please.
started a life together.
It buffered.
When a high-profile terrorist
Oh, is that?
takes over
Oh, this is a
hospital,
Salman
the
film.
couple
That's right.
must come out of hiding to save the day. Tiger Zinda Hai is one of those rare sequels that's often considered better than the original.
Nice stunt.
Even rarer in Bollywood is a romance that perfectly balances the heroic stature of man and woman.
Oh!
And Katrina Kaif are as fiery in their chemistry as they are in their practically acrobatic
Yeah!
style. One of the most expensive Indian film productions wound up paying off. With endless laughs, style, and thrills, Tiger Zinda Hai is one of the biggest Bollywood hits of the decade.
You know, he used to be a bodybuilder.
Really? And wow.
She looked.
His Singham nonetheless reigns
What a
supreme
physics.
among fans of the genre. Number 7, Don. When a police officer
A good one.
accidentally
Agree with
kills the
that.
criminal kingpin Don, he commissions a good-hearted lookalike to bring down Don's operation.
Although I don't know if you're looking for big action, I don't know that I would steer you in this direction.
This is not. I wouldn't. This is not big action.
In terms of action, Dawn 2 is a better action, better film.
The cemetery sequence is
Bombay's criminal
freaking
underworld
gold.
in
Not because it's good action, though.
No, it's because it's so
elaborate
bad.
plot of constant suspense and dramatic twists. But audiences were especially hooked by the psychedelic style and
Yes.
over-the-top action that
Yes.
pushed the Bollywood crime thriller to new heights.
It's all about that climactic
With
action
celebrated
scene.
leading men
It's all about
on
the
top
climax,
action with
kids.
Already
Yep.
an established action star, Don made him a legend. The instant classic spawned a massive franchise, multiple remakes, and influenced
Pretty
action
sure
movies around the world.
Amitabh Bachchan was a legend before Dawn.
Bollywood's action standard
I
for
think
cool
SRK's
alone
Dawn
was never the same after Dawn.
should
Number 6
be in the
Badlapur.
actually Dawn 2.
15
Oh, yeah,
years after
Badlapur.
a
Badlapur.
robbery led
That's
to
a good
deaths
one.
of Ravi's
The action
wife
in
and
Dawn
son,
2
one
was
of the robbers
pretty
walks out of prison
freaking amazing.
Yeah, and like I said, as an
However,
action
is
film, that is a better
only interested
action
in
film.
vengeance
Not a better
against his
film,
criminally
better
ill
action
ex-son
film.
and his fugitive partner.
Ah, Nawaz. That's a good movie.
Badlapur sounds like your typical Bollywood revenge thriller, and definitely has the pulse-pounding violence to back that up. The real tension, however, is in its complex characters and brutal moral ambiguity. The film shocked audiences with its raw style and established comedy heartthrob
I often
Gagan
shock-
Dhawan
I'm not
as a
gonna say-
dramatic powerhouse. Still, with plenty of intense action to self-critique, Badlapur should engross Bollywood enthusiasts and more discriminating viewers alike. With the success of the prequel Naam Shabana, 4 more spin-offs are in the works.
Is that Meryl Streep?
That's Tapsy.
Until then, not many Bollywood spy thrillers can deliver like Baby. Number 4, Gajani.
Still haven't seen that one.
Stars
Need
Yeah,
to.
as
there's
fallen business
we've
tycoon
seen one of
who
the
loses his
big action
memory
scenes
every
from it.
15 minutes. All he knows is that he is.
I remember
out for
Indrani said she really
revenge
liked
against
this
the
movie.
monster
She really liked it.
responsible for his affliction,
Gajini or whatever it's called.
his dad.
Yeah. Which, if she likes it, then it's a film, not just a movie.
Sound familiar? Gajani was
3
originally
hours.
seen as an unnecessary
Not a
remake
surprise.
of a Tamil language riff on Christopher Nolan's Memento.
Right.
But in hindsight, audiences didn't get enough of the film's elaborate mysteries, style, and action.
I never saw Memento, though, so.
I haven't either. It's wild. That was his claim to fame.
The memorably over-the-top spectacle and shocking twists.
We've reacted to that in
fans
case
coming
you
back until it became the
haven't seen that.
highest-grossing
Wasn't that
Indian
blocked for a
movie
long
ever.
time?
It wasn't long before Amir
Maybe it
Khan
still is,
broke
I don't
that
know.
record again
Tell me if
with
it's on.
3 Idiots.
All is well.
First Indian movie we ever watched.
Gajani has stuck with Bollywood action as one of the industry's most unforgettable hits of the 2000s.
Your mom's
Number
unfor-
3, Uri.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot.
Nice.
Why did I forget about that? What's above that, then?
Soldiers were assassinated in a coordinated
Yeah, see
terrorist
that.
plot.
Don't put war above that.
No.
This is
रूम से मैं ड्राइंग डाउन लिख रहा हूँ
Uri, the surgical strike.
If I'm thinking about
Great
it,
film.
that's probably the best action
that we've seen.
Maybe I'm forgetting something.
I don't know, Don 2 is pretty damn good.
And I'm talking just Hindi,
Yeah.
because it's Bollywood.
Exactly.
Sacrifice and sweeping salutations to rile up the audience. The line "How's the Josh," meaning "How's the spirit," ultimately went viral.
She missed that one.
Josh.
It's Josh.
God.
Or is it both?
Uniquely
I don't know.
character-driven and
Andrani.
structured thriller. The type
Is it
of plot
How's the
addition and
Josh
slick
or How's the
explosive action
Josh?
sequences never fail to hold
It's
you in
Josh.
suspense.
Yeah, that's what I
She's
thought.
Bengali. She does not know.
Well, that's right. She did just go
Oh.
draw.
See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about?
Amito Maki Palavachi.
दूसरा तेरी अंतड़ियां अभी निकाल के उसकी गोद
It was a great film.
Yeah.
Great
Although
film.
Woody, the Surgical Strike just came out in 2019.
I'm thinking about it, I think
it appears
that's
to be setting a
probably the
new
best action
standard
I've seen
for
in Bollywood.
military action.
Maybe I'm forgetting something.
Number 2, Gangs of Wasipur. Maverick filmmaker Anurag Kashyap follows 50 years in the mafia politics that build the small.
I do not
town
consider
of
this an
Wasipur
action
into a
film.
No,
metropolis.
not at all.
It has some Sure.
This is a drama.
This is a strict drama.
It's
You
like
would-
calling the
Godfather.
Godfather action or Scarface.
Yes, it's a better film than all the other ones, but
No,
it's not an action film.
It's not an action film.
Still, audiences were as enthralled by the complex and dour storytelling as the critics.
अरे कौन कब्जा कर रहा है? सरदार खान। कौन सरदार खान? वही जो अपने अफगर की जीप चलाता है धनबाद स्टेशन पर ना।
It doesn't hurt that when business turns bloody, it hurts to watch. Kashyap blows away all romance in gangster life and violent
Great
death.
film.
But the style and action
One of the best.
remain as awesome as the
It's not an
lessons
action
in
film.
history and humanity at their darkest.
पहले तो खुद ही बोलता था।
there was.
उसको तो मुतेगा। अब कोई और मार दिया तो तुम्हें सुलग।
Whether by persuasion or force, Gangs of Wasipur makes every gruesome hour count. Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions. Wanted, a cold-blooded gangster's romantic path to redemption.
That's a
is
weird
challenged by his
dance move
rivals
right
and
there.
enemies.
Yeah, it was.
2, 3, 4. Break it down.
Doom 2. Abhishek Bachchan returns as a police deputy.
You said that early on,
superintendent
didn't you?
the
We're
trail
just
of
gonna
a
have to watch the Doom
international
series at one point.
I guess so. Was he getting him with a
Diva,
little boogie
a
board?
police inspector takes the case of his own gangster brother.
Devar?
और दूसरी रश में दूसरी में
There's some action. I would not classify that as an action
Neither
film.
would I.
Elite spy
Okay,
goes
that
rogue,
that
pursued by
as an
his
honorable
old
mention, absolutely,
That was the best part of the film was all the action.
absolutely deserves honorable mention.
Gael, a boxer seeks revenge
Oh,
against
wow.
the corrupt businessman who killed his brother.
Oh, I love the Japanese martial arts sound
Before we
effects.
continue, be sure
Star
to
Wars?
subscribe
That's
to
not
our
an
channel
Indian
and
film.
ring the bell to get notified about our latest
So what's
videos.
number one?
You have the option to be notified for occasional
Mission
videos
Impossible.
Or
You think they're
all
gonna
of
give
them.
it to
If you're
RRR?
on your phone, make
No,
sure you go
they
into your
can't. It's
settings
not a-
and switch on
if they-
notifications.
no.
Number 1, Sholay. After rescuing a former
Action?
police inspector during
There's
a
action
heist,
in it.
a pair of
There's
colorful
some
clips are
action.
taken in
This
by
is
the
more
small
action
village.
than Devar and.
खतरनाक है
I'm fine with
No
it.
Don 2?
Yeah, that's weird that
Yeah.
the action in Don 2 isn't
Yeah.
here. That's a little strange.
There, they find community, romance, and a
I love
dangerous
this film.
mission to take out a ruthless
Great
gangster
film.
with a tragic link to the ex-cop. Sholay did not dazzle critics when it came out. Audiences, though, were quickly hooked by the hilarious comedy, harrowing drama,
And Helen's
lavish
dancing,
songs,
am I
and
right?
epic action.
I'm not mad at it.
The rich characters.
It's much
and
more
Hollywood
action than
Western
Devar
influences
and,
also helped to turn Indian
what was the other one?
spectacle
I would
into
still
a
never
unique
categorize
art
this
form.
as an action
the
film.
epic helped make Bollywood a global
It's a masala
phenomenon
film.
and has become an Eastern pop culture icon.
Don't dance in front of these dogs.
Now, Sholay is considered by many to be the defining Bollywood blockbuster of the 1970s, if not of all time. Did you enjoy this video? Check
It's in
out
the
other
conversation.
clips from Watch
I'm
Local.
glad they didn't include stuff that is not like RR because of even though RR might be the best Indian action film
Ever.
ever.
Agreed.
So if this was actually of all of India, which I think would be because you could put KGF 1 in there.
Oh, my stars. You could put so many films in
so
there.
many great films. I mean, those films. What was that one we just watched? The sequel to Vikram, which you could include Vikram in.
You could include Vikram in there.
Because Vikram was great, but the prequel one to Vikram,
Oh, yeah.
was it called?
I forgot what it was called.
that was a great one as well.
It was. You know what else? I mean, based on their criteria, if you're doing all India, Hey Ram could be an action film,
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, they definitely
right? According to the criteria they were
broad
talking about.
spectrum.
Yeah.
If it's of the ones in their list,
Roja could be.
if it's of the ones in their list, I would probably have Uri as number one.
Yeah, Uri's great.
Uri was phenomenal. You could include that Shersha, which had some action in it.
Had some very good
military
action in it.
in there. But yeah, their spectrum was broad, and they didn't even have like
Gangs of Wasseypur?
that's like calling Godfather an action film. The
Yeah,
Godfather's not an action film.
Yeah.
There's some action in it.
Same with Scarface.
Yeah, there's action in there. It's not an action
It's a
film.
drama.
It's a strict drama. That's a little strange to me.
Anurag, ask him. I
I'll
I'd
send
be
this.
really shocked if he would say his intention was to make an action film with gangs of Wassiter.
Let's see what Force Rocky Handsome. Well, I haven't seen the film Rocky Handsome, but
We've
fight
seen the
scene
fight scene. That was that not our first fight scene?
might be. We've shown that to so many people because it's one of the best fight scenes.
Oh, I think the Rocky Handsome fight scene with the knives was our first fight scene reaction.
Even in, if this is the criteria, you could have included Padmavat, Bajirao.
Oh, absolutely.
There's more action in that than some of these.
Yes, Ramlila.
Ramlila.
You could have included that. There's more than in that.
Those Padmavat and Bajirao, I would consider more action.
Love Hostel.
Oh yeah, there's a good action in that one too. Never seen Bollywood movie, but R really impressed me. It's an American. It looks like.
I guess we have to watch the Doom films.
I've actually heard they're not as bad. Like maybe Doom 3 is laughable, but people love the Doom series.
Yeah.
So maybe if we go in with just like fun, stupid action,
All India, you'd have to include Minal Minari.
Oh yeah. Well, what was that superhero one that just
Brahmastra.
Brahmastra.
Brahmastra would be way ahead of Sholay and Gangs of Wasseypur.
Oh yeah, in terms of action.
Action? Are you kidding?
This came out a month ago, so maybe they had already done this video.
They could have done the video as far as the editing and stuff, but Brahmastra would be included.
Yeah, for sure. In terms of action?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's Marvel level action in Brahmastra.
Yeah, that would be at the top of the list.
At the top of the list. Way ahead of Sholay and Gangs of Wasseypur. Sorry, guys. Just missed on a couple of those right there.
Yeah, it's just weird that they classified as action, and then some of the videos, some of the Dawn 2 not even being an honorable mention is strange to me.
We should make a list of the best action films of the past 10 years and just make them the movies that have great sex scenes, and then say we were confused at the end and say, oh, different kind of action. Thank you. Thank you very much.
A lot of times I want to make these kind of videos, like our top 10, but like I feel like I haven't seen enough of.
I know.
Even though we've seen almost 300
films.
Indian films, I feel like I still haven't seen enough. My guess is she has a team. I don't think she's seen most of these films, probably. I think she's the voice, and she has a team that writes the list for her.
Yeah, I honestly, talk to us, and after we have 10 years of watching Indian cinema under our belt, I think we're then at a place where we can start to talk about things as if we understand them at a level of, here's the 10 best whatever.
Yeah.
We've only seen barely 300 films.
Yeah.
Now we know more than the average American.
Oh, I'd hope so.
By a long shot. But yeah, I do know a couple of those things were off.
Yeah, that's a little strange. Let us know if you also think it was a little off. But I'm
and
glad,
why we're wrong.
I'm glad that Watch Mojo has recently started to really delve into Indian content.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Good for them. I'm sure they employed some Indians that were like, you guys should probably do some Indian videos.
And so glad they didn't include RRR in there because they watched the Hindi dubbed version. That would have made me so mad.
Yeah, make another one of the best Indian action films. So
Yeah.
include Telugu, Iga. Put Iga's definitely
Iga's got to be in that.
in that top 10 action film.
100% Iga's in that conversation.
Bahubali, if you're doing an action film. I mean, put all Rajamouli films in there, really. But anyways, let us know what you thought about the list down below.
Juice!